Now, I don't think I need to mention that usually people write me off as being gay, because the last time I did, the police were notified. But you know you're gay if you can stomach going into Abercrombie more than once, and you have a penis. It only took me one visit to get aggressively raped by their ad campaign. I mean, face it, there are more half-naked men in that store than there are in your average softcore gay porno. Oh, and my nose too, as an individual, was raped by other cologne that they just sprayed on every surface. My nose felt like it had just stumbled out of prison after being there for a week, all crusty and sore, afraid to bend over and pick up the soap. But seriously, there is only one way I would ever consider going to that store ever again. And that would be dressing like this. Not that they'd even let me into that store anyway, because of that one stupid crazy bitch who always works there. It's like when you go to a club and they have to card you to see if you're of legal drinking age. Except there, it's not about age, it's about appearance. And if you don't meet requirements at Abercrombie, the bouncer's half naked and his name is either David or Pico. Yet, that chick is always so vain, but not actually that attractive. Like, she thinks she's the shit. The bee's knees. She acts like she's Jesus Christ. But the only thing she has in common with Jesus is that the only people she'll ever get nailed by are angry Jews. And let's face it, they wouldn't come within 100 feet of that store. Have you seen the prices? Oh, and there's the fact that she's probably so aggressively Christian that if she saw anyone wearing a yarmulke come within 50 feet of that damn store, she would stab them with a Bible and a cross. You know, and she'd also stab anyone with a personality or coherent political views. Anyone, you know, with their own opinion, who understands the actual teachings of Christ. So basically, the only people she wouldn't stab are other Christians. Oh, and it's not exactly inviting for people who are Jewish, considering there's what appears to be an Aryan youth convention going on near the cash register all the time. But apparently, those are considered models. They're like 1 part Fire Island, 2 parts the master race. None of their models aren't white or Nazis. Yet they somehow get out of these lawsuits because there's so much ethnic diversity. Remember a while back they made a really bold statement that unlike many stores across the nation, 9/11 hadn't changed the way that they think about and hire Muslims. That wasn't a big deal since you didn't hire any to begin with. There's always that one Middle Eastern looking guy who they try to write off as being Muslim. But face it, he wouldn't know what a Quran was even if it strapped itself with explosives and ran up his ass. And no atheists shop there. They're all too busy trying to be edgy, hanging out at Hot Topic. Which ironically is where all the nice people work. Sure, they don't believe in God, but those fuckers have sure as hell mastered customer service. People who disagreed with the Holocaust, those intelligent enough to believe in evolution, people who don't still think the world is flat, people who don't believe in a God just because it was written down in a book, people who don't have oil, people who do have oil, people who are nice,